Hello, hello, hello. We are here late, but we are here. Let me check my sound. This is unofficially my first uh, a daily boost back. So I am excited to be here on a Monday. We're going to talk about the sacral chakra really quick. Then we're going to read the melody beady. We should be out of here in 10 minutes. Make sure you're checking in on the broadcast channel. Let's see here. Just Make sure you're checking in on the broadcast channel, both on Telegram and on Instagram, to see some of the things that we're sharing into the chats. Join the LAA Telegram super chats. We have a Team Better super chat, a gaming super chat, and a regular super chat, an LAA super chat, as well as House of Mommy Water, which exists on Loved and Lovable Lane. House of Mommy Water also has its own super chats, as well as the Coven, etc., etc. You can join all of that at lovedandlovable.org. Let's get out of the way who I am. Who the heck am I talking to? I'm Tara Priolo. I'm your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. As I said, I am here doing daily boost. We do these every day. We are trying to keep them short and sweet for you. If you want some of the longer, like breakers, like the bangers of LIA, scroll back in this podcast feed or the Substack feed or on my YouTube feed, and you can find some of the well-known ones. Like y'all have watched me, The Blaze, which today is Memorial Day. Free Palestine, ceasefire now. We honor Aaron Bucknell. Okay, on this day as we remember. And if you hear noises in the background, don't worry. It's just my little darling baby, who some of you know was born 4 weeks ago today. So it will be a month and 2 days, and I'm very excited. But you all will just have to hear some baby noises from now on, and you'll just have to settle with that. So let me jump in. Uh, Mondays are Sacral Chakra Day, and Sacral Chakra is all about creativity, the ability to accept change, emotional wellness, as well as there's some sexual wellness in here. Okay, folks. I'm not going to dig into that so much today, but I just wanted it to be known. All right. The color of the day is orange. So look around your room, find some orange, and you are going to allow that color orange to fill you with the word that resonates with you the most. So joy, energy, or success. For me, when I wear orange, I get very much energy. Like I feel like I don't eat oranges, y'all. I don't really do citrus, but I feel like when you eat an orange or when you wear orange, you're energetic. So if you feel joy, if you feel success, then you know, let that feedback come back to you and then spew it out. Um, the food of today are nuts, seeds, oranges, and pumpkins. I was just talking about oranges. So, find some oranges. Okay. We'll go back to the affirmation. Crystals, if you have a pet rock familia, like Lotta Snacks 5, are carnelian, moonstone, orange calcite, and sunstone. I didn't know that orange calcite. Let's just take a minute because we have the whole internet. What does orange calcite look like? We have the whole internet at our disposal. I'm gonna show you a Google copyrighted image real quick. We'll see if, that's orange calcite. It's nice. Cool. Stopping sharing. Alright, back to it. The body part is the lower abdomen underneath the belly button. I can feel that again after having been pregnant for almost 10 months. It's amazing to what you forget how your body feels. When you are imbalanced in your sacral chakra, you are a killjoy, you can't handle or receive sex, um, you can't handle pleasure, emotions, and you don't express your needs. Hello, that's what Love and Action Network is all about, expressing your needs and helping you heal, okay? Needs and Seeds is a program that Dr. Flo will be bringing back soon, um, and it is all about spreading your seed and then asking for your need. When you are aligned in the sacral chakra, you have a healthy sex life, you are creative, you are emotionally expressive, and you have human connection. It is easy for you to connect. And as you know, in a world of capitalism, it is getting harder and harder to find true connection with people. For a while, it was through social media, for a while, it was through in person stuff before the internet. And now we're at sort of a crossroads where the whole world is trying to divide us. Um, we'll talk about that more on one that I said I wasn't gonna be live for a long time, 'cause, I gotta go to bed. D You sleep when the baby sleeps, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so last thing about this is the affirmation. The affirmation on Mondays is "I feel." So, when you're watching this later or you're watching it in the Substack, maybe hit the repost on Substack or restack with a note and say what you feel, okay? I'm also gonna direct you to one other thing here, which is the emotions wheels, which are at lovedandlovable.org/emotions. The emotion wheels and the emotional guidance scale. Now, personally, I like the emotional guidance scale a little bit more than I like the emotion wheels, but the emotion wheels are really informative for you. And if you scroll far enough in the emotion wheels, you will see the needs wheels, and these are also super, super important. So tell us where you are also in the comments, or again, restacking on Substack, blah, da, 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 da. Tell us where you are on the emotional guidance scale, okay? For me today, I'm about a 7. Most of this week I was at like a 4 through a 6. I'm at a 7 today. Um, my husband goes back to work after 3 days being home, and it's very nice to have help with a baby, you know? It's very nice to have help with a baby. So I'm hoping that I can stay on that positive side instead of going back into the downward spiral. Once again, that's lovedandlovable.org/emotions. Again, we provide tools. We're a mental health organization. However, we do not we are not therapists, so uh, we cannot provide that kind of care. But we also know that therapy is expensive, folks. It is expensive, child. So we want to help you as much as we can. Okay? All right. Let's move on to the Melody Beatty, and then we'll be out of here. So y'all know we read 52 weeks of conscious contact every single day. This week's theme is presence, and that is why I am here late. I wanted to be present with the community. I wanted to continue. I want to make sure this week was a week that we really were present in it. Starlight Mystic Botanica read yesterday's. 52 Weeks of Consciousness Contact by Melody B is connected with the 12-step tradition, in particular Emotions Anonymous. And also Melody Beatty has done tremendous work in Code Anonymous. And so all of this is connected with that. Welcome to your 12-step program. Apply this however you would like. If the word God shows up, remember we are a bring your own belief organization. And so just replace it with whatever makes you feel good, Shamalim Ding Dong, a la um, higher power, love, whatever. Um, each day we read this, there's a different blurb to practice. So find a journal, get a notes app, type in the comments, restack, threads, X, whatever makes you feel good, okay? This is day 2 of presence. Recovery programs and religions teach many of us to live one day at a time. When my son died, even one day at a time was too much. Just stay present for each feeling, a friend suggested one day. If you're numb, be numb. If you're sad, cry. If you're overwhelmed, be overwhelmed. Being fully present for each emotion and for each moment isn't just a grief survival tool, it's a practical and valuable way to live. The application of the week is being present may be particularly useful when we are going through a difficult time, dreading what we are going through, not knowing what's coming next, or starting something new. It's also helpful when we find ourselves moving too fast, overly distracted, worried, anxious, overly focused on outcomes, living in the future or the past, or when we find ourselves inconvenienced by wearing those concrete boots. I'll read the application one more time. Being present may be particularly useful when we are going through a difficult time, dreading what we are going through, not knowing what's coming next, or starting something new. It's also helpful when we find ourselves moving too fast, overly distracted, worried, anxious, overly focused on outcomes, living in the future or the past, or when we find ourselves inconvenienced by wearing those concrete boots. I want you to notice how connected this is to those emotional guidance scales and wheels that I showed you on lovedandlovable.org. All right? All right, all right. Use the emotion wheels, make some notes, go back and listen to the BD, read the BD. You can purchase the BD. We encourage you to purchase the BD, okay? We'll put a link in the comments as well as maybe in the Substack. Anyway, that is all. Continue to be anti-racist, make good trouble, do good work, be safe, ceasefire now in our hearts and in our minds, and the world over. I love you all hardcore. You're loved and lovable, and nobody can change that. I'll see you next time, whenever that is. Bye bye.